Jack Peterson.
Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to today's meeting.
In my opinion, we have been focusing too much on urban customers.
Hello, my name is Tivamile Lamini and you're watching Plug Into English, teaching you to go the extra mile with applied foreign languages and plug into the rest of the world. Now, in today's lesson, we're going to introduce a short clip of what to say when you are in a business meeting.
If we're all here, let's get started. First of all, I'd like you to please join me in welcoming Jack Peterson, our Southwest Area Sales Vice President.
Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to today's meeting.
And I also like to introduce Elwina Simpson, who recently joined our team. Okay, let's get started.
Thank you, Chairman. Let me just summarize the main point of the last meeting. We began the meeting by approving the changes in our sales reporting system, discuss our methods. After briefly revising the changes that would take place, we move on to a brainstorming session concerning after sales customers support improvement. You will find a copy of the main ideas developed and discussed in this session in the photocopied in front of you. The meeting was declared closed at 11:30.
Thank you, Jack. If there's nothing else to discuss, let's move on to today's agenda. Have you all received today's copy of today's agenda? Yes? Okay. If you don't mind, I'd like to skip item 1 and move on to item 2, sales improvement in rural market area. Jack kindly agreed to give us a report at this matter. Jack?
Before I begin the report, I'd like to get some ideas from you all. How do you feel about rural sales in your sales district? I suggest we go around the table first to get all of your input.
Okay. In my opinion, we have been focusing too much on urban customers and their needs. The way I see things, we need to return to our rural base by developing an advertising campaign to focus on their particular needs.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you. I think rural customer wants to feel as important as our customer living in cities. I suggest we give our rural sales team more help with advanced customer information reporting.
I must admit, I never thought about rural sales that way before. I have to agree with the chair. Well, let me begin with this PowerPoint presentation.
Unfortunately, we're running short of time. We have to leave it to another time.
Before we close, let me just summarize the main point. First, rural customers need special help to feel more valued. Second, our sales teams need more accurate information on our customers. 3. A survey will be completed to select data on spending habits in these areas.
Thank you very much, Jack. Right. It looks as we've covered the main items. Is there any other business?
Can we fix the next meeting, please?
Good idea. How does Friday in 2 weeks' time sounds to everyone? Let's meet at the same time, 9 o'clock. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to this meeting today. The meeting is closed.
Now, let's take a look at the vocabulary.
Let me just summarize the main point of the last meeting.
Summarize. Summarize. To express the most important facts or ideas about something or someone in a short and clear form. Now, that's summarize. Let's look at an example like sentence. Thank you, Chairman. Let me just summarize the main points of the last meeting. Summarize.
The meeting was declared closed at 11:30.
Declared. Declared. A declared fact is one that someone has publicly said or admitted. Now let's look at the sentence. The meeting was declared closed at 11:30. Declared.
Okay, if you don't mind, I like to skip item 1 and move on to item 2. Sales improvement in rural market areas.
The next one is rural. Rural. In, off, or like the countryside. I live in a rural area. Sales improved in a rural market area. Rural.
Before I begin the report, I'd like to get some ideas from you all. How do you feel about rural sales in your sales district?
The following one is district. District. An area of a country or town that has fixed borders that are used for official purposes, or that has particular feature that makes it different from surrounding areas. District, for example, Taipei District or Shilin District. Let's look at this sentence. Before I begin the report, I'd like to get some ideas from you all. How do you feel about rural sales in your sales districts? District. District.
The way I see things, we need to return to our rural base by developing an advertising campaign to focus on their particular needs.
Okay, the next one is campaign. Campaign. Campaign is a planned group, especially political, business, or military activities. In this case, we're focusing on business. This sentence says, the way I see things, we need to return to our rural base by developing an advertising campaign to focus on their particular needs.
Before we close, let me just summarize the main points. First, rural customers need special help to feel more valued.
Second to last is valued. Valued. Valued meaning useful or important. Valued could also mean something special or significant to you. Rural customers need special help to feel more valued. Valued. Valued.
Two, our sales teams need more accurate information on our customers. 3. A survey will be completed to select data on spending habits in these areas.
And then finally, last one, collect data. This one's a little bit long, so bear with me, listeners. To bring something together, that is collect data. Collect data. Together from different places or over a period of time. It could be information, especially facts or numbers collected to be examined and considered and used for help, like decision making or information in electronic form. That is collect data. Let's look at the sentence. A survey will be completed to collect data on spending habits in these areas. Collect data. Now that's it for today's vocabulary. I hope you were able to understand all of them. Now remember, Go the extra mile with Apply Foreign Languages and plug into the rest of the world. My name is Tivamile Dlamini. Thanks for watching Plug into English. See you next time.
If we're all here, let's get started. And first of all, I'd like you to please join me.
Certainly. After sell customers, supports improvement, you will find a copy of the main ideas developed.
In my opinion, we have been focusing too much on yeah. In my opinion, we have been focusing too much on urban customers and their needs. The way I see things, we should oh my gosh. we should
Before we close, let me just summarize the main points. First, rural customers need more special. Sorry. But
She's not going to kill you, you're just going to read your lines.
Oh, okay. In my opinion, we have been focusing too much on urban customers. The way I see things, we need to return to our rural base by developing an advertising campaign to
You can check. You have to nod your head.
to focus on
You
their
don't need to say anything. Just nod your head. And action.
If we're all here, let's get started. First of all, I'd like you to please join me.
No, he said enjoy.
I say enjoy again.
Join.
Join.
Yes. Rolling and action.
If we're all here, let's get started. First of all, I'd like you to join me. Please welcome Jack.
Join me to please welcome.
I'd like you to please join me.
Please join me.
Please
and
join me.
welcome.
And
There's no and?
it's in.
In welcoming. Okay, so it's ing.
Welcome.
Welcoming. Yes, okay.
First of all, I'd like you to please join me.
Action.
If we're all here, let's get started. First of all, I'd like you to.
Action.
If we're all here, let's get started. First of all, I'd like you to.
You just finished watching this short clip of Business Meeting segment. Hello everyone, my name is Tivamile Dlamini and you're watching Plug into English. On today's show, you will... You're watching Plug into English. My name is Tivamile Dlamini and I'm your TV host for today. Did I just say TV host? Communicating in an English communication workplace. Check it out. Okay, I was so nervous. Hello everyone, you're watching Plug into English and I'm your... I hit my mic. I should hold. Okay, that's it. We're using that first one. My name is Tivamile Dlamini. Thanks for watching Plug into English. See you next time. Come on in, guys.
I have to agree with the chair. Well, let me just begin with this PowerPoint presentation.
Unfortunately, we're running short of time. I think we have to leave it to another time.
Before we close, let me just summarize the main points. 1.
Okay, let's skip that to your line.
Thank you very much, Jack. Right, it looks as we covered the main items. Is there any other business?
Can we fix the next meeting, please?
Good idea. How does Friday in 2 weeks' time sound to everyone? Okay, let's meet at the same time, 9 o'clock. Is that okay for everyone? Excellent. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to this meeting today. The meeting is closed.